Hello, Collective, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to find out what Divine Masculine wants to say. If he has any messages, maybe he wants messages to go to Divine Fem, or maybe he wants to tell you about his karmic situation. I'm just going to clean your space here. A little bit of Palo Santo. And we have several decks we're going to use today. I'm just going to anoint Archangel Michael with some holy water. Dear Archangel Michael, please give us clarity on today's reading. Okay, I hope you guys are having a great day. Hope everybody's blessed. Hope nobody is, saying prayers for all those people having the bad weather in the Midwest with the tornadoes and everything. God be with them. Okay, I've got some love oracles. I have some twin flame oracles. I have romance angel cards. So we're going to just start pulling cards. I also have the lovers oracle. I have a lot of decks. We're going to see what messages Divine Masculine wants to say. So I'm going to start off with the romance angels cards. Let's see what we get. Spirit, Archangel Michael, ancestors, any messages from Divine Masculine. What does Divine Masculine want to say? Well, maybe nothing from this. We got 1, 2, 3. Okay. And 4. Just as soon as I open my mouth, they fly. That figures. Okay. We have give your relationship a chance, but it came out in the reverse. Now, these cards weren't intended to be taken in the reverse, but this specifically, you saw it flew out of the deck and it flew out and it reversed itself on purpose. So I'm thinking, if you're in a relationship and not with your divine counterpart, I'm thinking it's saying, don't give your relationship a chance. Maybe you're in a very karmic relationship, but it also might be Divine Masculine saying he's not going to give his relationship a chance with his karmic. So take it, it could go either way on this one, because these are messages from Divine Masculine. So he's either telling you, wait for him, don't work on your relationship that you're in, or he's also saying to you, I'm not going to work on my relationship because I want to pursue Divine Feminine. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again. It's not gender specific. It's just yin and yang, and gender doesn't matter. So if I say he or she, please don't pay no mind to it. Divine Masculine can be a man or a woman. Divine Feminine can be a man or a woman. All right, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So Divine Masculine is saying he's with the karmic for financial reasons. Or maybe he's using the karmic financially, or maybe the karmic is using him financially and got him so broke, or maybe she has, in some cases, maybe Divine Masculine makes his finances in a way that's, not 100% correct, and maybe karmic is threatening him, you break up with me and I'm going to tell people how you really make your money. I mean, I've seen a lot of different situations, folks, so nobody's perfect. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. So Divine Masculine is telling you that you are the romance of his lifetime. Whether you've been together or not, you make him feel some kind of way that just nobody else has been able to make him feel. He can't find that feeling anywhere. He's hooked on a feeling. I'm getting that song in my mind. I'm hooked on a feeling. And also your Divine Masculine may be communicating through you, to you through songs. Okay, that just came to me. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So Divine Masculine is seeing you as his partner. Okay, he probably has never felt this way before, and he is seeing you as you could be the one. Remember, Divine Masculines are never awoke. They awake as Divine Feminine do the work on their life. That's when Divine Masculine wake up. They feel pulled to you. They don't understand twin flame, divine counterpart, Divine Masculine. They don't get all that. But in his mind, he's thinking, I think that's the one. I think that's the one. I'm going to ask these twin flame journey oracles and see what comes out. Again, these are messages from Divine Masculine. Wow, that fell on the floor. Give me a second. Signs, okay. Just like I said, that song came to me, I'm hooked on a feeling. I don't know who sings it, but he's coming to you through signs and synchronicities, Divine Fem. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities. Songs, numbers repeating. You might hear their name, see their name. They might pop up. If you're on social media and you're not friends, they might pop up through friend suggestions. Just weird things happen. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities. That's what Divine Masculine is telling you, Divine Fem. He's saying, pay attention. I'm sending you signs. All right, what else does Divine Masculine want to say? All right, he's also saying union, okay? He wants union, all right? We don't know when. We'll do some angel answer cards at the end of the reading, okay? So any questions you have or anything he wants to tell you through that, Divine Masculine can tell you, the Yang energy can tell you, but union, all right? He's saying pay attention to signs. The signs are there, okay? He loves you a lot, Divine Fem, and he wants union, okay? For whatever reason, he can't right now, okay? Or she can't. Whoever the Divine Masculine Yang energy is, they can't. This is why you must work on yourself. You must not wait. You must not sit there and waste time thinking. A lot of times when you're triggered by your divine counterpart, you'll watch a lot of tarot readings. You'll seek answers through the tarot. Oh, look at this card is here. These are 2 tarot cards that are from another reading. They're not supposed to be in here, but I'm going to just let you see them and then I'll put them back. These are from the Light Seers. I don't even have this deck out right now. They were mixed in my Twin Flame card. But it's the 8 of Pentacles and the Hangman. And the way I'm taking this is saying I'm working on things, or I'm making enough money, or I'm getting my ducks in a row. Just wait on me, okay? But remember, what I'm telling you is you cannot wait on them, because waiting on them actually energetically pushes them away, because they feel you waiting. They feel that you haven't moved on. And when it comes to divine counterpart, twin flames, it's actually when you break away, they feel the energetic pull, the tug on the cord that's between you, because it's one soul, and that actually strengthens the bond. So he's in a state of mind, or divine masculine's in a state of mind. They're saying, I'm working on things. I'm working on my money, or whatever. I'm working on things. Wait on me. But as the yin energy, divine feminine, you must not wait. Waiting only prolongs things if you really want to be on the journey, okay? What else does Divine Masculine want to say? Oh, a lot flew out there. And this is, this won't apply to every situation. Everybody on their journey is in a different stage, okay? Time is fluid. Contemplation, right? I imagine since Divine Masculine has come in contact or met you, some changes have happened in Divine Masculine's life. And to me, this is a lot like also the 2 of Pentacles, where they're contemplating, or the Hermit, where they're looking within. They're trying to discover, where these emotions are coming from. Remember, they're not awoke. Remember, they don't understand this twin flame journey. They don't understand divine counterparts, and they're sitting there. They're trying to figure all this out. Everything that you already know, and they're trying to figure it out because they feel it, but they don't know it. And they're in a state right now of contemplating since they've met you, or this will happen after they meet you if you haven't met your divine counterpart yet. Because energetically, you're in each other's field. Okay, energetically, you're in the 5D. If you're in this life together, I mean, you're never apart. Even when you're not in life together, you're never apart from your soul. You just might be in one, you might be in two bodies in one lifetime as two incarnates, or you might not. One might be here, one might be in heaven, but you're never apart from your soul, okay? This is what's hard for people to wrap their mind around, because the twin flame, divine counterpart, operate from the soul, not from the mind. And you get addicted to them through the mind, but it's through the soul that you're connected, okay? Refocus. He's telling you, Divine Feminine, that either he's refocusing or that you need to refocus. Either way is good, because like I said, you have to focus on you, Divine Fem, okay? And I think when they meet you, or if they've already met you, you've changed their focus, okay? They're refocusing, and the more that you refocus on yourself and your journey, you're going to strengthen the cord, you're going to strengthen the bond. Chasing after them does not do this. It's pulling away from them that does this. And winter. So, you may be in contact with yours. It may be next winter, because we're in winter right now. Or you may hear from them. You may receive a message from them. Okay? So, this is the here and the now. You may get a Merry Christmas or a Happy New Year, or a text out of the blue says, hey, they always, Divine Masculine always has a way of making Divine Feminine feel unimportant. But believe me, you're on their mind way more than they're ever going to let you know. All right, any more messages from Divine Masculine from this deck? And another, I have several cards from that deck. 2 more Light Seers cards. On the bottom, barrier, okay? Divine Masculine is experiencing some barriers when it comes to you and them, all right? Yeah, and, the Archangel Michael, Temperance, and the Seven of Pentacles, the seeds have been sown for this connection to happen. Like I say, and I always say, the seeds were sown in heaven. You made agreement. It's the contract, okay? It's the paperwork. These are all the things that you were going to do together, okay? Those were contract. Hopefully, Divine Masculine keeps his contract or her contract. We do have free will, but when they practice free will and they go against the contract and the divine, there's just hell to pay. That's the only way I can say that. All right, awakening. So, since Divine Masculine has met you, he's experiencing an awakening. You see, he's contemplating. He's like, wow, I've never experienced a connection like this before. He's thinking. You got him all in his head, or her head, whichever your Divine Masculine is. But he's unawakened. So, you met him, or you will meet him as unawakened. It's like these 3 cards will go together. You met them unawakened. Then you got them thinking in their head. And then they're going to start their awakening soon after meeting you, or soon after they have met you. It started their awakening. Okay? Because you got them on their head. They can't get you out of their head. All right? So, your Divine Masculine is awakening. Your Divine Masculine does want union. And you may hear from them in the wintertime. Doesn't mean you'll get union. Maybe you will. But this was the union card. They want union. You may hear from them in the wintertime. Maybe things aren't going so well for them. Maybe they're awakened. They do have a barrier that pops up. We don't know what the barrier is. Okay? I might throw some tarot to find out. Or it might come out in this deck. Who knows? And surrender. So as Divine Masculine awakens, he's going to surrender to the journey. All right? As the Yang energy awakens, it will surrender to the journey. It will surrender to the divine. This is what's good news. We just don't know how long it takes. But we did have the winter card, so that's promising. It's very promising because we're in winter now. Any more messages here from Divine Masculine from this Twin Flame Oracle? Any more messages from Divine Masculine? Okay. See the bottom of the deck, we have soulmate. Divine Masculine is starting to recognize that you're a soulmate. Okay? The more and more he awakens, he realizes that Divine Fem is a soulmate. He's never felt a connection like this. And with that came another card from my light seers, the Knight of Cups. He's all ooey gooey in his heart for you, and he also may be younger than you. Definitely wants to be the best lover, best date, best everything you ever had with that Knight of Cups. All right. But right now, Divine Masculine is not showing his face. You're not hearing anything from him. You're being ghosted. Or this could happen when you meet them if you haven't already. You're not hearing anything. You're not hearing a peep out of him. He's like a ghost. He's ghosting you. The yang energy is ghosting the yin energy. Understanding. So his Divine Masculine message to you, Divine Femme, is understanding. Okay? He wants you to have understanding. That way, whenever they're ready to come back around, they want you to understand whatever it is that they're telling you that took them so long, or whatever that happened, or what kept them from you. They want you to have understanding for them. And nostalgia. I told you, they can't get you out of their mind. You got them feeling some kind of way, and they don't get it. All the karmics in the world, strippers, strip clubs, friends with benefits, it doesn't matter. Anybody in their world, nobody makes them feel the way you feel. They cannot get out of their head. Even if you've never had sex with this Divine Masculine, they can't get you out of their head, and they don't know why. It's probably making them very angry. They don't know why they can't get you out of their head, but they can't. And this is a hand clinging to a heart. They can't get you out of their heart. Okay? They can't get you out of their heart. And they don't understand this because they've walked away from connections like nothing. But they can't walk away from this. Even if they're ghosting you. Okay? Even if they're ghosting you, you're in their heart. They can't stop it. They can't deny it. They probably can't even believe it themselves. All right, I'm going to ask one more if there's anything else, and I'll switch to another deck. Messages from Divine Masculine. Messages from Divine Masculine. Looks like we may have all the messages. Oh, one more. And that's it. That'll be the last one. And the bottom of this one is action. So Divine Masculine intention is to take action toward Divine Feminine. All right? And tribe. He does at least, or the yang energy does at least acknowledge that you're part of their soul tribe. All right? They do acknowledge that much. Okay? And when it's over, they're going to acknowledge a whole lot more. Just hopefully it's not too late. Hopefully. But everything happens in divine timing. If it's meant for you, Divine Feminine, it will happen. It will happen if it's meant to happen. All right, I'm going to ask, I have some love oracle cards called Andromeda Skies, and we're going to see if Divine Masculine has any messages here. Any messages from Divine Masculine? Any messages from Divine Masculine? 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Any more? Any more messages from Divine Masculine? Last call. Any more messages? Okay. And on the bottom of the deck, it says, there is so much I want to tell you. And I believe that because you got this yang energy all up in their head about you and about what's going on and about all the changes that have taken place in their life since coming into contact with you. Okay? They have a lot to say. And I really hope that they get the courage to say it. Because I know Divine Feminine would love to hear it. Because Divine Feminine has unconditional love. So does Divine Masculine. He just doesn't know it yet. He doesn't understand it. Let's see what Divine Masculine wants to say. I think the world of you. And Divine Masculine really does. They will put you on a pedestal in their mind. They won't tell you. They won't tell anyone else. But in their mind, you're at the forefront. You're on the pedestal. And nothing can knock you down. Nothing. Please be patient with me. Which is what I saw here in the other card. Understanding. This understanding card. And there was another one that I saw. I can't see it right now, but yes. They do want you to wait. Okay, they do want you to wait. But remember, listen to me. Waiting and waiting and waiting. Being in that limbo. Not knowing what to do. Before you met your divine counterpart, you probably had plans. Things that you were doing in your life. Stick with those plans. What you need to let change in your life is pay attention to how the Divine Masculine Yang trigger you. Pay attention to how they trigger you, okay? Work on those triggers, okay? Those are the things that I would allow to change. If you had planned to take a vacation, hang out with your friends, whatever you planned on doing, I would keep those plans. But the only changes I would allow to happen are the ones that create change within, okay? Working on yourself. Whatever, if you have childhood issues or traumas or things you thought you had dealt with that you haven't dealt with, because your divine counterpart will trigger you, okay? Those are the things that when they trigger you, those are the things you need to work on. And if you think they're triggering you because they're ghosting you, if you think they're triggering you because whatever you're thinking about them, it's not that, it's something deeper, okay? If you're triggered because they're ghosting you, maybe you have abandonment issues. You see what I'm saying? Look deeper. Work on those things. That strengthens the bond, okay? That's doing the work. Nobody comes down here to play around. We try to have fun in life while we do the work. But we're here essentially to do the work and to help better mankind, help to raise the vibration. But if you're not in the right state of mind, if you're not healed, it's hard to raise the vibration. I don't know what I want. Yeah, we know that. It's right here in contemplation. But he does know that since he met you, that his, the yang energy met the yin energy, and it started an awakening. It started changes. It's triggering events in their life as well as your life, okay? There was someone interfering in our relationship. That's the karmic. It's always karmic. It doesn't have to be a lover. It can be multiple lovers that they have. It could also be a parent. It could also be their conditioning. They were raised to believe they have to stay in their race, stay in their age bracket, stay in their religion, okay? So there was someone interfering in our relationship. And it could be literally a lover, a marriage, a situation, a parent, a family member, friends, all of those things, because the yang energy is very conscientious of what people think. They like to be respected and valued in their community, and they feel a lot of times what the divine counterpart relationship will bring will maybe embarrass them or something, because they are, the funny thing about divine counterparts, you're so different looking to everyone else in society, but the funny thing is you're the same energy because you're the same soul. And I just think I think it's hilarious. I think it's the humor of God. It says, I'm not ready. And yeah, he's not awoken. Okay? He's in his awakening, He's in his awakening. Okay, but he won't be ready until he surrenders to the journey. Okay. But we do know that he wants it because we saw union. We saw signs in union. Okay. I feel terrible for hurting you. So this is obviously going to be for the ones who've met each other. Or if you haven't met and they do hurt you, just know ahead of time. They're going to feel terrible for it. All right. Let's see what else I can find over here. I have the Lover's Oracle. Okay. Any messages from Divine Masculine? Greatly appreciated, Spirit. Any messages from the Yang energy to the Yin energy? Any messages, please? Any messages? Oh boy, that's a lot. Can't take all those. Okay, one more sweep. These are not the easiest cards to shuffle. Those hit the camera. You saw that? All right. Let's see what these messages say. Well, that looks like divine counterparts right there, doesn't it? Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Okay. When it comes to divine counterparts, the energy must be balanced. That's why a lot of times in these readings, temperance comes out. Okay. It's a balancing of the energy so that it can merge, because it's your soul merging. It's your soul coming together. It's like a merging, and it's very powerful, very potent. And it has to gently merge, okay? Because it's very intense, all right? You want to merge like stepping into the water, like tiptoeing into the water. You don't want to merge like a car accident, okay? It's because it's a very intense energy. We have a girl here sleeping, and it says surrender, which we already have that too here. Surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So this is going to go for you and for Divine Masculine. You both need to surrender something so that this can happen. Something has to be sacrificed, let go to make room for this. Next we have a heart and wings, which reminds me of Temperance, Archangel Michael, which is here. God bless him. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Divine Masculine, Yang energy has a hard time letting go of the material world. They're very conditioned individuals. They have a very hard time letting go of the material world. The material world is very important to them. And if you were to rip that away from them, let's say if something happened to Divine Masculine and he lost everything overnight, he would be in such a slump, probably be suicidal. It would be something very hard for them. It is so deeply embedded in them, the three-dimensional world, where Divine Feminine is more rooted in the five-dimensional, in the spiritual world. She's more awoken, even though she has more awakening to do, but she's more awoken than the Divine Masculine. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So yes, have some fun together if you can. When you meet your divine counterpart, don't get intense and crazy, and don't do all that. Just keep it fun, playful, childish, but not immature, if you understand what I'm saying. Be young at heart, okay? And that helps strengthen the bond as well. It also helps the energy to merge at a slower pace. Not at a fast. We don't want a fast merging. It has to be slow. It's like getting in the water, tiptoeing in the water, okay? Only time will tell. Because they're awakening, okay? Meeting you, it's triggering their awakening. And so it takes time for an awakening because, like I said, they're still contemplating right now. This is a beautiful tree with all these symbols. The Teo symbol and the infinity symbol and God and love. This to me says twin flame all over it, and star healing. Okay, you have two equal parts, equal sides joined. So this would be two bodies, one soul. Okay, that reminds me so much of that divine counterpart. And it says, manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Well, soon could be winter. That card did come out. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. See? You're connected to your divine counterpart on the soul level, so don't wait on them. Do anything your heart desires, because that's from the soul. All right? Do what your heart desires. Not what your mind tells you, but what your heart tells you. And last card that came out actually looks like emerging passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So Divine Masculine is letting you know that he's surrounding you. The yang energy is surrounding the yin energy with love and passion. And they don't want you to forget this. And they don't want you to forget them. All right. I'm going to ask the angel answers. So if you had any questions for Divine Masculine, or if Divine Masculine has anything to tell you, maybe to come out here. What do you want to pull out of here, universe, for your divine counterparts? What messages you want to pull out of here for your divine counterparts is 1, 2, 3. Any more? Last call. All right. Let's see. Well, off the bat, yes. Yes. So if your question is, will there be union? It would be yes. Whatever the answer to your question is yes, collective. Ask your angels. This is a great time to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, for help. Archangel Michael can help with the union. Archangel Raphael can help with healing. Just ask for help from your angels, okay? Success, okay? I believe with yes and success, it will be a union, okay? All right, that's all I have for you, collective. Please like and subscribe and have a beautiful day. Namaste.